national educator.
Welcome to our English revision lesson today. We are going to look at an excerpt. An excerpt is an extract gotten from one of the compulsory set texts that we have. In this case, we are going to look at an excerpt based on the blossoms of the savannah. Areas are tested. What are some of the areas you expect to be tested on in this in an excerpt? Number one, concept. There are questions that ask you to place the excerpt in its immediate context, which requires you to have the general comprehension of the text and remember the events as they unfold in the text. Themes. The messages being brought out in the text. Characterization, whereby you are asked to describe the character traits of various characters in the text. Comprehension, your understanding of the story and the events as they unfold in the text. Grammar cuts across all areas. So, all aspects in English will test you on grammar. So all the exercises that you are taught in class concerning grammar could be applicable here. Then style, the devices that are used in the text. Vocabulary, whereby you are asked to give the meaning of various words as used in the excerpt. Then tone, mood, and attitude. Now, let's go through an excerpt. Read the excerpt below and answer the questions that follow. Read the excerpt below and answer the questions that follow. Surely, Resian, she complained to her sharply. Is this the time to read a book with all this mess around us? Do your bit now, and I will do mine tomorrow. Resian replied with a nonchalant carelessness. I insist that you get up right now and get to work. Tayo raised her voice. We need to arrange this room before we get to bed. Resian grunted. She reluctantly laid the book down and went to work. They reviewed the events of the last 2 days as they tried to bring order to the room. There is such a contrast between Nakuru and this place, said Tayo quietly. It is so quiet and tranquil here. I don't know, but I feel an oppressive silence, Resian said defiantly. A little noise is not all that bad. Don't befuddle me with your weird kind of reasoning, said Tayo, getting impatient. Do you prefer the Nakuru bus stage to this serene atmosphere? No, not at all, Resian said seriously. I would rather live in the most noisy place on earth than live anywhere near a vagabond who would accost me in the most quiet and serene atmosphere with the intention of mutilating my sexuality. Of course, I also don't care whether I am counted among Intoye and Megalana, an embarrassed Tayo said as she began to fold clothes, not looking at her sister. What I know is that my body belongs to me. I belong to myself. She picked a pillow, tossed it on the bed, plumped it up and, looking around, said fiercely, Only when I am dead would anybody mutilate my body. Don't you think that they can force us to undergo the ritual? Resian asked fearfully. What do you think will happen to us if Popeye is forced by his clansmen to embrace the archaic culture that would require us to get the cut? Gracian Eyeyo, I hope nothing of that sort happens, for if it does, she shrugged her shoulders and pulled an expressive face, I don't know what would happen to us.